The Dynasty Warriors franchise is back, and this time it's going back to its roots. With massive battles, new mechanics, and an original protagonist, Dynasty Warriors Origins aims to revitalize the Musou genre while delivering the most intense battlefield experience yet. Stick around to see if it lives up to the hype. Dynasty Warriors Origins brings the Musou series back to its roots, while introducing fresh mechanics that make the battlefield feel more alive than ever. The sheer scale of combat has been amplified, with more enemies on the screen than ever before, delivering that true 1 vs 1000 experience. The game shifts away from the traditional character selection, putting you in the role of a brand new protagonist, the Wanderer, a skilled but amnesiac warrior whose journey intertwines with the legendary Three Kingdoms era. The combat system is deeper than ever, with 9 different weapon types that each have unique movesets and abilities. Whether you prefer the sweeping reach of the Crescent Blade, the rapid strikes of the Twin Pikes, or the brutal efficiency of the Gauntlets, every weapon feels distinct and satisfying to master. The Battle Arts system adds another layer of strategy, allowing you to unleash powerful attacks and counters that can turn the tide of the battle. The morale system plays a bigger role this time, forcing you to make tactical choices. Instead of mindlessly cutting down enemies, you need to control key positions, protect allies and weaken enemy morale to gain an advantage. There is also an impressive level of difficulty scaling, with higher settings demanding perfect dodges, counters and strategic positioning rather than just button mashing. In terms of the graphics, Dynasty Warriors Origins is easily the best looking game in the series. The battlefield environments are massive, with lush forests, burning villages, and grand fortresses that feel alive with the chaos of war. The lighting, weather effects, and destructible elements add to the immersion. Character models are beautifully detailed, especially in cutscenes where their expressive faces and intricately designed armor bring historical figures like Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Ce to life. However, there are some occasional frame rate drops during the most intense moments, especially when unleashing massive Musou attacks in the middle of a giant battle. Unlike previous games, where you control different legendary officers, Origins focuses on one original protagonist, whose journey intertwines with the larger Three Kingdoms conflict. While the amnesia trope is a bit overused, the game makes up for it with a rich and engaging narrative that explores the early struggles of famous warlords before they rose to power. The branching storyline is one of the game's best features. Midway through the campaign, you choose to align with one of the major factions, Wei, Wu or Shu, which dramatically changes the second half of the story. Multiple endings and faction-based routes add great replay value as seeing all perspective flashes out the larger conflict. The character bonding system is another highlight. As you interact with famous warriors, you can build relationships, unlocking new cutscenes and rewards. These moments add depth to the legendary figures and provide some of the most emotional and personal interactions in the game. The soundtrack in Origins is epic and adrenaline pumping, with a mix of traditional Chinese instruments and intense rock-inspired battle themes. The sound effects are crisp, with the clang of swords, the roar of fire attacks, and the distant war cries all contributing to the immersive battlefield experience. However, voice acting is hit or miss. Some characters deliver powerful performances, while others sound flat, and the inconsistent pronunciation of historical names is a small but noticeable issue. And now, let's weigh the pros and cons. In terms of the pros, we have massive epic battles with more enemies on the screen than ever. Deeper combat system with multiple weapons and strategic mechanics. Branching story paths that add replayability and depth. Beautiful visuals with highly detailed environments and characters. Engaging character bonding system that adds personality to the legendary warriors. And finally, plenty of post-game content and challenges for long-term play. And what are the cons? There's no free mode, limiting character replayability. Voice acting inconsistencies break immersion from time to time. Frame drops are present in large-scale battles. And the amnesia protagonist trope feels a bit overused. So is it worth the money? With over 45 hours of main campaign, multiple faction-based endings, and an ultimate difficulty mode that changes enemy AI and battle strategies, Dynasty Warriors Origins offers a ton of content. The side quests, challenges and training missions keep the experience fresh, and the post-game content provides even more replayability. However, the lack of free mode, which allowed you to replay any stage with any character in the past games, feels like a bit of a step back. That being said, the story rewind feature does let you revisit key moments to explore different paths. Although it is more on the expensive side, I feel like the game is worth every penny. Origins is the reboot this series needed. It blends the classic Musou power fantasy with deeper combat mechanics, a stronger narrative, and an expanded sense of strategy. While some traditional features like free mode are missing, the branching story and refined battle system make this one of the best Dynasty Warriors experiences to date. For both longtime fans and newcomers, this is a must play, hence why we're giving it a high rating of 94 out of 100. Anyway, that was my review of Dynasty Warriors Origins. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. Let me know in the comment section which faction you chose or who your favorite officer is. Until next time, see you on the battlefield. Bye!